So here it is. Tennessee House, and there's no video to this, so just to let you know. Tennessee House lawmakers have advanced legislation to ban landlords from renting or subleasing housing to people in the United States illegally. Republican Representative Bruce Griffey's bill cleared the House Business Subcommittee on Tuesday. Griffey said the bill would penalize landlords for allowing residents in their property while knowing or recklessly disregarding that they're in the U.S. illegally. So, and that's an important thing to point out, that this is if you know 100% that they're illegal and you're ignoring it, that you're going to be punished.
Right.
And that would include a misdemeanor punishable by a $350 fine with increasing penalties. But there's some opposition. The Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition.
Wait a minute, hold it.
Yeah.
You mean tell me the government's trying to present a law or to ban illegal immigrants in this country from renting from, tenants, the renters from renting to tenants, and if they're here illegally. And you got some people that want to fight against that?
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, wow. Come on, folks.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's that obvious of a right or wrong deal.
Yeah.
But here it is. So it's the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition. They said the bill denies communities basic human dignity and puts children at risk of homelessness.
Okay, if they're here illegal in the first place, then why do people feel that way, that is putting kids on the street? They're not supposed to, what I'm saying is the people are not supposed to be here in the United States in the first place.
I understand.
So what are you going to do? You're going to rent to them illegally so that you don't have any rental space for those that are legal in the United States to live, that work here, that are hard workers, and that are, legal people in the United States? What do you do in this situation?
Well, see, that's the thing. Is this a case of just being human dignity? If they're here in the country, why deny them a place to live? That's what the thought is. Now, I'm not saying it's my thought, but that's what the thought is. Now, real quick, another subcommittee on Tuesday overwhelmingly rejected the bill.
Okay.
Another bill, actually, to charge fees on international money transfers from people in Tennessee who can't present a driver's license. And Griffey said this is all in an effort to help fund President Donald Trump's U.S.-Mexico border wall.
Now, here's the thing.
What in the world?
It's not that you're just putting people on the street, making them homeless, but it's the thing about being legal or illegal.
Yeah, I understand.
And that's the point. And I think some people here of this subcommittee or whatever, they're missing the point. And so, hey, what do? People that are illegal, you're going to let them break the law, or are you going to do the right thing? So, hey, break the law and, go ahead and rent to them or whatever the case may be. If they're renting, then there must be some way to know that these people are making money in order to rent. And if they're making money, who are they making money off of, or where are they working? And if they're in the United States illegally, then that means somebody is illegally putting them to work and renting to them illegally. So whoever's doing that needs to find out who it is. Because there are some people in this country that have been here legally in this country and live here and tried to find work and cannot find it, and they're being rejected from some jobs because they want to hire illegal immigrants and then want to fight to put a bill or a law up to force or have them to live illegally in this country, and they could be rented to, to provide a place for them to stay as far as allowing them to rent. All illegal. All of it is illegal. Is it righteous? It's illegal. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. If the lines are busy, keep calling. Calls are coming in as we speak. All right, in other news, Josh, The athletic director. Let's go to that. Athletic director of the University of Memphis, Tom Bowen. We hadn't had his name on our list a long time. We've had him on our show. The athletic director, Tom Bowen, speaks out on the declining attendance at the Memphis football games. And what's going on with that? And what are they going to do about it? Or do they have any plans to do anything about it? Josh, what's going on?
Well, that's a real good question because it's interesting. You would think declining attendance, you know why? You know, the Memphis football program has been doing better, you know, than it ever has in recent years, recruiting-wise. On the field, the Tigers have won 2 straight division titles in the AAC. They've been to the conference championship for each of the past 2 years. Has some of the most exciting teams in college football, to be quite honest with you, over the past several years. But Tom Bowen and the football program are seeing dropping attendance over the past few seasons. Now, before last year, he said his goal, which makes sense, right, for this to be the goal, that for Memphis to average between 40 and 45,000 fans per game.
Wow,
and that's big. Now, the Liberty Bowl holds 60,000. And Memphis averaged 43,802 fans in 2015. So, like, hey, that's good, right?
Right.
No, because they dropped quite a bit since that point. Even though the football team got better, the attendance dropped. The Tigers averaged over 30,178 fans in the last season, which is their lowest since 2013, back when they were pretty bad. According to actual attendance with tickets scanned, which means the ticket scan coming into the building, they averaged 17,806. So you got to wonder, what is the problem? Memphis is coming off, according to the commercial appeal here, coming off its best 5-year stretch in program history, which includes an AAC championship in 2014. And as I said, 2 straight appearances in the championship game over the past 2 years. But it has not kept the attendance from dropping. So you have to wonder, what is the problem?
Yeah.
Is it Tom Bowen's fault? Is it the university's fault? Is it Memphis? Are the fans of Memphis just terrible fans? What is the problem?
Well, if they were just terrible fans, I don't think they would have started supporting it in the beginning when the program started to get better. After the program got better, as I could say, they started supporting it, and all of a sudden it started to decline. There must be something with who their opponents are, or some things the coaches done, or the staff, or whatever has happened here. There's a reason for the decline, and you know, maybe fans are not talking. Fans won't say anything. All they'll do is just get up and leave. You know, and that's their way of saying something physically, not showing up at the game.
But saying something about what?
Saying something about anything. I mean, you know, that's their way of saying something. Just getting up and leaving if they're not satisfied about something. So sometimes people just don't say anything if they're not satisfied. They just leave, you know. And
but I'm saying, like, why would you not be satisfied? And look, this is coming from somebody, you know, we've been critical of Norvell, especially last year.
Yeah.
And it's not like, even though they won their division last year, right? You know, people looking like, well, the Tigers were terrible, but he did deserve some criticism for this past year. They could have been even better, was the point. But all that aside, this is still a very good team. They've still been better than most in the non-Power 5. They're still recruiting very well. So what do you think is the disconnect with the fans and the team?
Okay. Well, we'll hear
I'm
from
asking the question.
Yeah, well, I know, but we'll find out from our callers, and then people on Facebook, they can give us a comment as well. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. If lines are busy, keep calling. And in other news, Josh, there was a bride, and I want to get your opinion on what you think about this, folks. A bride found cheating texts the night before her wedding. The bride and the groom, they were supposed to get married the next morning, but yet the night before she found some cheating texts from some other woman where the man had been cheating on her. Now, but the woman, the bride, did not say anything about it until the wedding day. And the bride came out on the wedding day, instead, when she was supposed to say her part to the wedding and her vows and all that other, you know how people sometimes spill out what they're going to say to each other with, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So she decided to spill everything about the text messages that she saw on her to-be husband's cell phone. And in front of the whole audience, she let him know that she knew about he was cheating on her the night before the wedding. So, what in the world do you think this is? Or do you think she should have done that in front of a large crowd like that? Or do you think that was a right-on move for her to do what she did in a situation like that?
And just to be clear, so with the text messages, you know, that it seems like he was cheating, okay?
Yeah.
So, and then she didn't just, like, say it, you know, like sitting in the hotel room. Right at the altar.
At the altar, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when they were about to get married. Mm-hmm. The vows are being spewed.
Right.
And instead of saying her vows,
right,
she reads the text messages from him to this other woman and puts him on blast in front of everybody.
At the wedding, at the altar.
I'm sure it's his family. Yeah. I'm sure it's her family. Does he deserve that, or does it not matter what he deserves because he was cheating on her? So what do y'all think about this situation?
Yeah.
Is it wrong for the bride to put the man on blast like that?
Well, did she really put him on blast?
Well, yeah,
I mean, he put himself on blast.
You know, hey,
by doing what he did, which was wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
if he had committed to this woman, even though they weren't married, you know, it's wrong to fornication anyway. But you know, to do what he did, knowing that he's already committed to this woman and they're not married yet, but you know, they were engaged, and the wedding's the next day. I mean, what was he thinking? I mean, you know, it just doesn't. She doesn't need to be with it, because if he would do that, then what else do you think he would do?
Well, the thing is, they've been dating for 6 years, right? According to this story, and
well, she hadn't been the only one, evidently.
it seems like it, man. I mean, I don't know. So, was it the wrong thing to do? Even though he did wrong, did she do wrong by exposing his wrong to everybody else?
At the altar the next day during the wedding, when she was supposed to say her part, she blasted everything, all of the text messages, everything. She let him know in front of a huge crowd that, you know, she found his text messages that he was cheating. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. It seems like when you think that, you know, all of the crazy stuff is, you know, it gets worse. It just gets worse, folks. And this is a crazy, crazy thing. All right. In other news, listen to this. This is crazy. This is funny. Josh, at Akron, I think it's Ohio, Akron man shot for stealing another man's chicken.
Hey, so you heard it right.
You've heard it all now. I mean, come on. An Akron man is shot for stealing another man's chicken.
Good morning to the people.
Chicken?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so, hey, real quick.
Yes.
Good morning to the people coming in on Facebook.
Yes, good morning.
As well. I know y'all kind of surprised getting up this morning, seeing a notification that we're live on this special Friday edition.
Yeah, normally we're not here.
Yeah. Well, y'all know. You know. Yeah. But I'm sure your alarms weren't set this morning. But we appreciate y'all for coming in.
Yes.
And also on the radio as well. Jet will be back next Friday, as Bob pointed out earlier. Yeah. Then shout out to him for watching on Facebook. So we appreciate that,
yes,
and sharing the video. So, all right, Akron, Ohio. Here's the story. Have y'all ever wanted chicken so bad that you wouldn't shoot somebody
for it
if they took it from you? Maybe, maybe not. Well, this man was. So, Akron, Ohio. A man staying at a boarding house. This is according to News 5 in Cleveland. A man staying at a boarding house was shot Tuesday night. He wasn't just shot for a fight. It wasn't, a domestic dispute, or maybe this can count as that.
It was for chicken. He was stealing those yards.
But check it out.
He was stealing.
It wasn't just stealing. And here's what the story reads.
Okay.
For eating chicken that another tenant was cooking.
Oh.
According to the Akron Police Department.
But you think that's stealing?
Well, here's the particulars.
Okay.
Police responded to the Cleveland Clinic, Akron General Hospital, around 7:30 p.m. After receiving a report of a man shot. When the victim was interviewed by police, he told the officers he was shot at a boarding house on West Dalton Avenue. Authorities say the victim told them he walked into the kitchen where the alleged shooter was cooking. And he said, hey, I decided to grab 2 pieces of chicken that he already had cooked, and I ate them. This upset the other person, who then allegedly grabbed the victim by the throat.
Oh, no.
By the throat.
For a piece of chicken?
Threw him on the floor.
Oh, gosh.
But check it out. No. He grabbed him by the throat, threw him on the floor, and then shot him in the shoulder while he was on the floor.
Oh, my goodness. Come on.
Now, the injuries were non-life-threatening, and the shooter has been identified, but, he is still on the loose.
Oh, his injuries are not life-threatening, but does that justify somebody shooting somebody because they took a piece of chicken?
Well, let me say this now.
And ate it?
Here's the thing. You don't take food without knowing that it's even yours to begin with.
But did this guy go a little too far here pulling out a gun?
You don't steal from another man.
Well, some people say
he stole his property.
Well, yeah, some people say if you steal from me, you'll kill me.
I mean, hey.
But maybe, maybe he would have, wanted to kill the guy or shoot him if he liked the chicken. And he probably would have went a little farther than what he did. But I don't know.
But check it out. So, do you know how, you know how to make fried chicken?
Yeah, I make all kinds of chicken.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is effort.
Barbecue, grilled,
yeah.
Smothered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fried is fine.
Yeah.
But check it out. You know the effort it takes to fry chicken. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just something you just do all willy-nilly.
Yeah.
This is something you do, you care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't make sense.
No, but what I'm saying, like, really. You go through all this effort, and then the man says, hey, I'm just going to eat it.
Yeah.
You don't eat another man's food. Now, I'm not saying, deserves
without
asking
or anything like that. Asking you shall receive, and your joy be full. But he didn't ask, and his joy wasn't full. He was probably, almost got full of bullets for taking and eating a piece of chicken or a couple of pieces of chicken that this guy cooked. What a crazy thing, though, to do that. He grabbed the guy by the neck and threw him down. Yeah. Don't you think that was too far? Don't you think he could have said something or... I don't know.
Well, now could it be
to pull out a gun?
But could it have been self-defense?
What? Okay. So he was threatened by the guy eating his chicken?
He defended his chicken. He's
come on.
I've been working all day, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been cooking and flouring and seasoning and stuff.
Yeah.
And this man got the nerve to eat the 2 wings that I just prepared.
Kelly on Facebook said he was a chicken bandit.
The chicken bandit, yes. Yes. You don't do that to another man.
Yeah. Oh, Jet. I'm not going to say that.
Man,
I'm not going to say that, Jet. Oh, my goodness.
He didn't choke that. He choked the man.
Yeah.
He choked the guy that was stealing.
Well, yeah. Jet said he choked the man, Jet. He wasn't... Jet said he was... he tried to choke his chicken. Well, you think he could choke the chicken out of the man?
But isn't that how you kill chickens? That's what I heard.
Well, no. What I used to do back in the day in the country.
Hey, you used to kill
chickens. We used to have chickens walking around the yard, and hey, they tell us, hey, we want that chicken. We, catch the chicken.
And just I want people to know, Bob is speaking from experience.
I'm speaking from experience. Grab the chicken, and then grab the chicken by the neck, and then just what they call wringing its neck. You take the chicken and grab the neck, and then you ring around the neck. Ring it around, just jerk his neck off of it, and just
spinning it around.
Yeah, spin it around, like jerk it. Yeah, and then pull his neck off, and then that way his head is off, and then you see the chicken flopping around the yard, and then once he finish flopping, then you would take the chicken, and then they would have the hot water ready and all that, pull the feathers and everything off and clean him up, before it's too late.
Oh my God.
Yes, is that bad?
That's brutal. But my goodness. Hey, look, now, what do y'all do to pigs are worse sounding? We'll get into that another time.
Yeah, another time. Pigs. Yeah, pigs was a bad experience too. But anyway, what do you think, folks? This guy stole another man's chicken that he cooked and ate it. Did this guy go a little too far? First he grabbed him and choked him, and then he threw him on the floor, and then he pulled a gun out and shot him. Just for some chicken?
This dude must have been pretty strong. You don't grab a guy. What I'm picturing is that he grabbed him with one hand around the neck.
Yeah.
And then threw him to the. You know how strong you got to be to throw somebody to the floor?
Throw him to the floor. But then maybe he's frustrated that this guy has come in and done this before. Maybe. It doesn't matter. I mean, call the police or do something, but don't pull out a gun and kill or attempt to shoot somebody. You could kill him.
Yeah, that's true.
For a piece of chicken. It doesn't make sense. Well, that goes to show you how frustrated and angry the world is today over nothing. That, to me, is nothing.
Yes.
Well, what do you think? Is it really nothing, or did he get what he deserved? I just think it was over nothing. Well, maybe if he had the chicken in reach where the man can grab it, maybe he should have had it farther back behind the counter or something where customers could just come in and just grab chicken.
Well, he should have protected the chicken a little better.
Yeah, to me, I think.
Well, these are customers now. They were living together. Like, this is
okay.
A rooming house.
Rooming house, okay.
So, it's not like they necessarily know each other.
Did he have it in his room, or was he cooking it out in the open? I mean,
he was in the kitchen cooking it. Like, y'all know, you cook the chicken.
And the kitchen belongs to everybody that's there.
Yeah. So, when you cook chicken and you put it out on a plate or something or a basket, with the napkin in there to drain the grease off. And then...
Oh, do you do... Okay, go ahead.
And of course you let it, drip before you just throw it on there.
Yeah.
Unless you're trifling, just like a bunch
of some people don't do that, but go ahead.
Y'all need to learn. But here's the thing. So anyway, and then the chicken's sitting there, and the man says, okay, I guess this chicken's for everybody. You should never assume that the chicken is for you. Don't do that.
Yeah. All right. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. Lines are busy. Keep calling.
What's up, Jay?
Jay, work the GKP out of Memphis, Tennessee. Jay, you already know who it is.
Yes, sir.
That's us. We're on. That's right, Jay. You know who it is. Hey, I tell you what, let's go to the phone lines. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. And if anybody's listening to us on AM 1600 on Facebook there, type in and let us know you do hear us on AM 1600.
I already had some callers telling us they hear us loud and proud.
Okay.
On both.
Okay.
This morning, so I appreciate that.
Good.
And let y'all know again, we are live every single day, all day.
Yeah.
AM 730, AM 1600 are now one station. That's simulcast on too, so just be sure they know.
Okay. All right, let's go to the phone lines, and all the comments are still coming in on Facebook, and we'll read some other comments here in just a little bit. And we have people from Columbus, Georgia, are checking in with us this morning, and around the Mid-South. Hey, let's go back. Costina, welcome to the show. And other people, Christopher. And let's go to the phone lines. I wanted to go to the phone lines, and then I'm delaying, and my producer said, let's go to the phone lines. And who do we have?
we have Unforgetful.
Unforgetful, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Friday.
Happy belated birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank y'all, Bob. I'm glad y'all back on this Friday. I feel good, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, man, what happened to the FM? The man 5.6 or 7?
Yeah, that's they say about 2 or 3 weeks.
In the next 2 to 3 weeks from what we're hearing.
Oh, okay.
So y'all stay tuned.
Okay, the FM, okay. This 1600 got it going on.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
It's real clear and it's straight and everything.
It's the bomb.
Yeah, and I, Josh, earlier I told you, man, I was having to just tune in on television, and I know everybody say, hey, this man listen to everything, but I just do it like that. But anyway, I was tuning in, and I was looking at iHeartRadio, and would you believe the man was saying the same thing that you said about popping Josh and get it going and stuff? Well, I thought I was listening to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Out, man.
Maybe we need to sue this guy because he probably took that from us.
Yeah,
I believe so, Bob. They stealing y'all good stuff over here. They listen.
We can't let them do that.
Let's go ahead, man.
Okay, all right.
Let them know that where the original came from.
Yeah, we'll let them know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let him go.
Yeah, now see your story, Bob.
Yeah.
Man, I've been in a situation where I've been in a room in the house, and now, more proper boarding house.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But anyway, man, there's rules in them houses, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the rule of life is you don't go around messing with people's food, period. I don't care if you're eating, stealing it, putting something in, whatever.
Yeah.
You just don't mess with people's food,
Yeah.
period. So I don't blame the dude what went down.
Well, for shooting him? You think that's
you don't do that, Josh.
I mean, come on, I forget, but don't you think he went a little too far here?
Sometimes
he threw him to the floor already, and then you think he got the message? Unless this guy has done this before and constantly taking this guy's chicken and his food and everything that's made, maybe he's a part of the boarding house and he's not buying his own stuff.
But that's the point.
Yeah.
Like you say, maybe he'd done it before.
Well,
we don't know though.
But it's not worth it. A bullet.
It is worth it.
A bullet?
Hey, you don't mess around. Sometimes you have to go to the extreme with these people today, Bob.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. And I'm going to leave it alone right there. Like I say all the time, Bob, sometimes people put themselves in situations.
True.
You're
right.
So that's on you.
But if you don't know who you're dealing with and you put yourself in that situation, then if you end up getting shot, well, you shouldn't do that because you don't know who you're dealing with in the first place or what they might do. So.
Well, like I say, I'm gonna.
But would you shoot a man over your chicken?
Well, Bob, it depends on the situation.
Okay. Don't okay.
It's my last 2 pieces.
Yeah, don't go any further.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
And I know this person is stealing out of the icebox, stealing my food and stuff.
Yeah.
And I come home, I'm upset from working at this temporary agency, and they talking about they paying me. They wait the next 2 or 3 days.
And your food is there, and your mouth is watering, waiting to get there to eat that chicken.
That's right.
And then you go to find out, you come in, and then the other roommate, a guy that's a part of the boarding house, has a room, I guess, in the house. So he comes in, and then you come in, and then you find him sitting there eating your chicken that you cooked and prepared, and that's all you have, and he's sitting there eating that.
Right.
So,
see, I'm a human being, Bob. I'm not programmed to think what other people thinking. I'm in the moment. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that stuff is going on with me. Then I come in here and see this. Hey, I'm a snap.
No, don't do that. You gotta be able to control
talking
yourself,
about.
though. You gotta be able to control yourself, though. Unforgetful.
It depends, Bob. Is it that day it needs to be controlled, or that day I don't need to be controlled? But like I say, when this girl married this dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why have you already opened up the door for something to go down like that? You know what I'm saying? It's not even best to get in that kind of stuff.
So you don't think she should have did what she did?
No, she shouldn't have did it.
Well, I mean, okay, he had already been messing around on her, and then the night before the wedding. I mean, is that really show dedication to what's about to happen?
Bob, sometimes when you with people and you know stuff about their past and stuff, eventually you can let it go, and it could be one of the most wonderful marriages it could be, you know. So, you know, she had the opportunity, and but the way she did it, bust them out like that, hey, man, walk away and leave it alone, because that ain't the woman for you. You know what I'm saying? And women need to understand about men. You know, they think that they can get in a man's head and this and that. It's not all about that. It's about the man when it comes to the sexual organ, the penis and stuff like that. That's what you need to be focused on. Because that's just the doorway to a man. You know what I mean? That is the doorway, man. I'm serious. I'm just being honest, man. These women playing these man games. The man ain't going for it. If you control that woman, a woman control that in a man, then she got it. Point blank.
What do you mean? What do you mean she's got it?
Bob, come on now. You a man. You know what time is. If it ain't the sexual part in the relationship is not functional right, not going right, a man gonna have no interest in it. He gonna move on and find someone else.
Okay, no, that's not the reason.
Let me ask.
God made them male and female for this. Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Unforgivable. What else? What else do I have?
Why would they cover this? Why would they cover?
What else do you expect me?
Why would they cover this?
But what do you expect me to tell you, unforgivable? You don't knowing who I am. You think I'm gonna say, yeah, that's right. Go ahead and just y'all do it everywhere. Just swing it. You know what do you expect me to?
Why would they cover?
What are we talking about?
Why were they what?
Adam and Eve. Why were they covered?
Why were they covered? What do you?
Bob, don't play them dumb games with me now.
Okay, well, no, he said be fruitful and multiply.
He was ready to say.
Well, they were married. God married them.
I know, but what I'm saying was the reason they were covered was because that's a positive thing when you look at it, Bob.
Well, before they sinned, before they sinned and disobeyed God, they did not know that they were naked. They were, there. It was okay. But when they sinned, their eyes was open to evil. And so, we're naked. But God made it male and female for them not to be ashamed.
But that's not evil, Bob. Come on now.
What's not evil?
Looking at people's private parts and stuff that you're married to.
No, it's not.
And all that. It's not evil at all.
Okay, well,
I don't see why you want to throw that word in there.
No. If it's not in marriage, it's wrong. Well, maybe I said evil, but it's wrong. It's not right if it's not in marriage. What are you doing down there and you're not married? What are you doing? Why are you peeping in other people's doors if you're not married to them?
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm still a little like lost of what I'm
unforgiveful. Bring some words in here. But that's why we call him unforgiveful.
That's true. But let me ask.
Okay, go ahead. Unforgiveful. Josh.
Just to get clarification, because we went off and I'm trying to remember what we were talking about. Now, when we were talking
unforgiveful
about
did it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He did it.
Okay, about the 4 things that y'all talking about.
I know. But look, on that topic, real quick. So you're saying that she wasn't doing her job, so to speak, and that's why he's cheating?
Yes, sir.
But they hadn't gotten married yet, though. Unforgiveful. So you expect her? Okay, but she hadn't gotten married to him. So what do you expect her to do? Just go ahead and say, well, you wouldn't give him, you wouldn't have sex with him, and so this is why he ended up going somewhere else. Well, they weren't married yet. The wedding day was coming. Don't you think he should have waited?
Yeah, I think he should have waited, but being a fiance, and before you get married, Bob, that's a fiance. Knowing you're getting married, you got a job and an obligation to keep that man. And like I said, you need to focus on that thing that's run through his head.
Okay, as a fiance,
and women don't do that today. They go straight to the other head.
Okay, as a fiance, you're dedicated, you're committed to marrying, or you hadn't gotten married yet. Okay, so what are you saying that the woman need to do for the man?
She needs to date him in, Bob. Like John Lawson said, I see it one day.
Date him in? How? What do you mean? How?
Let him know about what the cookie gonna be like when it's.
No, you don't test drive like test driving a car.
I ain't say give it up. I said let them know it. You know.
How you gonna let them know it?
Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah, be sexual. Be a woman.
Okay, so what are you talking about? You know, act like a woman.
Yes.
Well, she probably was feminine the way she looks on the picture.
That's acting like a man. You're up there chastising a man that you're going to marry in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Well, she chastised. No, she chastised him after the fact that he had already committed this against her, the sin, and committed this against her.
Well, if she was a woman, she would have had some sense and did it before then and said, look, we're going to put the wedding out for whatever, and we're going to talk about this or whatever. You don't do it right there in front of the pastor and right in front of everybody around the groom.
So you saying? So you
do that kind of stuff?
Okay, so you're saying she was wrong for doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep your people out of your business, man.
So if you're gonna
your wife,
just decide not to do it. Okay, so she was just to decide not to do it rather than expose him that way. Just don't do the wedding if you don't want it.
Or keep it a secret.
Keep it a secret and do what?
And go on with it.
And go on get married.
Yes.
Okay, now you're going into marriage. Now you're going into marriage with a problem.
You're right, but then again, you could spread it because things change, Bob, as you grow.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, the other tough thing, Bob, with universal message, I think, I'll make it quick, but I think the coach, what's his name?
Norvell.
Yeah, I think Coach Norvell's on the way out that door. Because here it is, this AD talking about what's going on with the fans and everything.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people coming to games, stuff like that. I don't see that. And, you know, back in the day when the University of Memphis was, 1-12 and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah, and now here it is, they got kind of little blossom and stuff, and he getting to talking now like this. I think it's basically the coach is probably leaving, and he, looking for an escape route. That's what I'm looking at.
Well, it's an athletic director that's being talking about it, but the coach, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, it's interesting, man, because sometimes some schools would hold the coach accountable for people not coming to the games, but I don't know if you can do that.
Well, they did that with the basketball coach. What was his name? Tubby Smith.
They did, yeah.
And as a matter of fact, Tubby didn't stop the fans from coming. It was local radio stations getting on and telling people don't go and support the games.
Right. And by the way, let's give a shout out to the University of Memphis basketball team.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm glad y'all won yesterday. We got a good one this morning at 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
UCF is waiting on y'all, so y'all go out there and take care of business now.
Yeah, they got a big guy on UCF too.
Yeah, so I hope the Tigers will pull it through. They'll make it 21-12. Then we go on there and take care of them Cincy and Houston and people up in there. And they knock them on out, and we go on to the big day. So I think that happen, y'all.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, and the last thing, Bob, I'm so proud of the governor of Tennessee. I would never have thought of that. And it's a good thing because, we have people that's breaking the law. Ain't no different. Somebody up in here, a killer, a robber, just he's running around doing all this stuff, and then he wanted to purchase a house for the goods that he got. So it ain't no different. You know what I'm saying to me? These people are breaking the law. You breaking the law. You know what I'm saying?
So the renter should not rent to illegal people that's not legal in this country.
Right. I mean, if you illegally and you got problems and stuff, just go to the federal government or the state and let ICE take care of your problems. And she can use.
What do you mean let ICE take care of your problem? What do you mean? I'm forgetful.
Let ICE take care of your problems.
What are they gonna do?
Sit them back.
Oh, see, there you go. You think they're gonna go?
Well, you need to go back. You broke the law, man.
Well, I agree with you.
That.
I agree with you. They broke the law, but you think people that have made their way into this country and then they're gonna make it into the country and then let's go to ICE. So we're sorry, we're illegally in the country. It took us 6 years to get here, so we wanted to come and let you know.
And then they say, okay, we're gonna take you right back out. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like people just cheating, Bob.
Yeah.
They cheat in colleges and stuff, and they find out what they do. They just let them go.
Yeah. Well,
now they know.
No.
You know, you get some kind of stipulation going down on you, man. And, you know, depending on who in charge of that organization or whatever, they might let you slide or not, but it's too much going on. You know, this stuff was happening in the beginning. I could look at it as a good thing then, now, but it's getting out of hand now, Bob. It's getting to a point where they even bring the children over here, and the parents ain't around, and all kind of stuff. And they need to deal with this problem. A lot of people don't think it's going on.
Okay.
But them Democrats out there doing all this crap, and people just don't want to see it.
Okay, you're only pointing out Democrats. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple of Republicans over there, but it's mostly Democrats.
Okay.
And they trying to ride on the coattails of slavery.
Okay.
You know, everything that's going on, the homosexuals, the illegally people and everything, ride on the coattails of slavery. We got to love these people. We got to help these people. Ride on the coattails of slavery. It just ain't right, and I'm out of here.
Okay, I'm good. Well, thanks for the call.
You're welcome.
All right, he's out of here. 90, he's only laughing on his way. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. It is now 6:57. Wow, time passed. 6:57, 57 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock Central Time, and a very pleasant good morning to you on a Friday morning. Yes, a wonderful, lovely Friday morning, and starting your day off, 47 degrees, clear sky. Yes, Josh.
Did y'all know? We can probably bring this up too after the break. Josh Pastner is in hot water. Did you know that?
What? Taking a shower? Or?
not literally.
Okay.
But well, not literally water, but he is in hot water.
Oh wow.
Meaning the NCAA is coming down on his head potentially.
Okay, let's talk about that when we come back from the break.
Yes.
Find out what's going on with Josh Pastner. Hey, it is now 58 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock Central Time. A very pleasant good morning to you on a Friday morning. AM 730, AM 1600, YouTube, Facebook, and wherever else you can find us. We're there, folks. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Talkback Live with Bob
and Josh.
AM 730, AM 1600. We'll be back. For the best soul food in the Mid-South, it's Shop and Save. 1499 South 3rd, 901-946-4303. Serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and some of the items on their menu consist of catfish, spaghetti, chicken and dressing, turkey wings, meatloaf, fried chicken, cabbage, yams, greens, salmon croquette, and the list goes on. Some of the best soul food you ever taste in the Mid-South, it is Shop and Save. 1499 South 3rd. Call them again at 901-946-4303. Been in business since 1991. Shop and Save, 1499 South 3rd, 901-946-4303 for some of the best soul food you'll ever taste.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol reminding all motorists that texting and driving is prohibited by law in Tennessee. Anytime a driver is distracted and takes his eyes off the road or his hands off the wheel, it is unsafe. Texting is the most alarming distraction of all, and our youngest drivers are most at risk. Please commit to distracted-free driving today. It can save lives, maybe even your own. This message brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
Before the marriage and the carriage, you must repair that credit. That's right, text Curry to 76626. Kenneth the Credit Guy is a credit specialist who specializes in getting your credit in order. You want that dream house? Contact Kenneth. You want your life back? Contact Kenneth. That's right, text Curry to 76626, or you can call Kenneth Curry at 870-514-8138. That's right, take back your life by contacting the credit.
Okay, yeah. CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 7882. CJU Supplies has the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks will tell you they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJU Supplies, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJU Appliances.
Yo, this is the Kid XP encouraging you to check out Nappy Hair at happyhair.com. That's right, specializing in locks, lock reattachments, lock extensions, lock starting, and also if you're trying to get that fresh style with your locks, you definitely want to check them out. Now, you can check them out at 5840 Stage Road. That's Bartlett, Tennessee, 38134. That's the Bartlett Town Square. That's right, check out Nappy Hair at happyhair.com. And you can holler at my girl, Miss Veronica, if you're trying to get your dreads on point. Holla at her.
In life, we all want to be treated with dignity and respect. At E.H. Ford Mortuary Services, located 3390 Elvis Presley Boulevard, we believe the same thing should hold true when it comes to death. Telephone number is 345-9558. For more than 30 years, Ed Ford has offered the personal touch when it comes to the passing of the special people in your life. As a licensed funeral director, embalmer, and death counselor, Ed Ford will be involved in every phase of the bereavement process when it comes to your loved one. In other words, he won't just sit behind a desk and collect your money like other funeral directors. His main purpose is to personally prepare your loved one for whatever memorial service you desire. His services and prices are the very best in Memphis and the surrounding area. At E.H. Ford Mortuary Services, it's not about the money, it's about a lasting memory. Ed Ford, his wife Myrna, and the courteous staff will be there when you really need them. That's E.H. Ford Mortuary Services, located 3390 Elvis Presley Boulevard. The telephone number again, 345-9558. Not associated with any other funeral home with the same last name. That's E.H. Ford Mortuary Services.
And welcome back to the show, Talkback Live with Bob
and Josh.
And it is now 7:03, 3 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock Central Time, and a very pleasant good morning to you on a Friday morning. Yes, a lovely, wonderful Friday morning. A little cool on the outside, starting your day off at 47 degrees. Clear skies. Well, it feels a little cool because it's been warm lately, in the 70s and high 60s and all of that. But hey, it's supposed to be a good weekend coming up, and temperatures will be in the 50s, 60s. Enjoy your weekend coming up. And hey, I tell you what, the phone lines are open, 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. We have a line that's available that you can call and give us your comments on what we are talking about. And Bill Lee is banning from tenants, banning renters from renting to tenants that are illegally in the United States. Okay, do you agree with that? Well, they're illegal. So, a bride found cheating texts from her fiance before they got married, the night before the wedding, and she exposed the texts in her wedding day ceremony before all of these people, and right at the altar with the pastor that was doing that was marrying them. Okay, but she exposed in her vows. Those were her vows, I guess.
Yeah.
So what do you think? She should have done that, or she shouldn't have done that, even though he was wrong? Do you think he was wrong? Some people think it's okay, which, you know. But at any rate, Tom Bowen situation at the University of Memphis, attendance has gone way down. And they're talking about that. What do you think? Why do you think their attendance is going down? Who's to blame? Akron, Ohio, a man was shot for stealing another man's chicken. Yeah. in a boarding house. You know, I had one kitchen, all the rooms, everybody lived there and board to go put their food in thing, I guess. And so here they go. This guy cooking his food or had food there, and the other guy starts to eat his food up. What do you think? He grabbed him by the throat, threw him to the floor, and grabbed a gun and shot him. He was shot in the shoulder, but no, he wasn't killed. But yet at the same time, isn't that taking it a little too far? What are people thinking? Even in that particular situation, what are they thinking? Do you think that's, do you think he did the right thing? Okay, all right, 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. And is that John Best?
Yes, shout out to you. See you there.
Yeah.
Coming in. Hey, now real quick before we go to phone guys, just a couple things to throw out there. One, as I was kind of teased before the break.
Josh Pastner.
Josh Pastner, former Memphis Tiger head coach, now at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech has been sent a notice of allegations by the NCAA after an investigation into its recruiting practices, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Wow. The newspaper reported Thursday night that the school is accused, per the NCAA, of 2 level 1 violations after an investigation revealed a former Yellow Jacket basketball coach, assistant coach, and a man named Ron Bell, y'all remember that guy, provided improper benefits and broke recruiting rules with prospective student athletes. Now, as GKP stated, and shout out, John Best, we appreciate that. And according to the NCAA, Georgia Tech coach Josh Pastner is not named or held responsible for any of the violations detailed in the NCAA's findings. And Josh Pastner did not want to comment on the situation. Now, it's interesting. With him facing no charges in the investigation, now this has come up now. Ron Bell is involved again. Now, if y'all remember Ron Bell, we talked about this, I think it was last year or the year before. Ron Bell was a former best friend of Josh Pastner, a guy that has a lot of money, and he hung around the Memphis program when Josh was here. They fell out. He accused Josh of hitting on his wife in his house and all sorts of other things that he says Josh Pastner knew that he was doing with illegally recruiting players and all sorts of stuff like that. Now, ironically, Markel Crawford, our former Memphis Tiger, is mentioned in this whole thing, saying that Ron Bell attempted to influence former Memphis Tiger Markel Crawford to transfer from Memphis to Georgia Tech while Crawford was still playing for the Tigers. So they're saying this may not have been Josh Pastner, but it seems like Bell was acting in Josh Pastner's stead, so to speak. Maybe he's the fall guy, or whatever the case is. So that's interesting bit of news, but it looks like Josh Pastner's not going to take the fall for any of this.
And Jet said, not Joel Osteen. Wow, come on. Jet's pretty hot this morning.
Yeah, man.
He's on it, man. I know why. He's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
That's why. So he's on it. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. If lines are busy, keep calling. Jay Word said, I kind of understand that. Don't mess with my chicken, man. That's what Jay is saying. Especially if it's, oh, Jay.
Look, let me tell y'all something. Look, he's bringing up Gus's, and the only reason I'm bringing her name up is because, one, that's, world famous or whatever, right? Two, it is the most, y'all know what it is, but this is what I'm saying, my point, is that it's overrated.
It's overrated!
Y'all know what the place is. It's one of the places that you just know nationally. But it's overrated. Look, we tried it several times, right? It's too high. And it ain't good.
It's not good.
It's dry.
Dry and hard.
It's hard.
And it's just, I don't know. I think people are following it because other people are following it because people have made the name famous. And, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you, there's a bunch of places in Memphis, and Memphis folks may get mad at me, but whatever. There's a bunch of places in Memphis that are considered old Memphis mainstays. Rendezvous, crap. Their barbecue is terrible.
Oh God,
it's terrible. Their ribs are terrible. Their pulled pork is terrible. Their beans are terrible.
Oh, everything.
They're just not good.
Yeah.
Only thing unique about it is that they're in an alley and they've been around a long time.
That's it.
No.
And folks, I mean, you know, people just go along just to go along.
Yeah, man.
You know, no, I don't do that. God.
You can find a hole-in-the-wall barbecue restaurant somewhere in Memphis. Better than that.
Yeah. And we have.
Yeah. Places you run into.
And I cook better barbecue than anybody in the city.
I agree.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Bob's Country Barbecue?
Yeah. And I do still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but hey, nonetheless, no, Jet, it's not Joel Osteen. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. And the lines are busy, kick off, and we're getting ready to go to the phone lines. And let's go to the phone lines. And who do we have?
Up first, we have James.
James, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Friday.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, sir. How are you doing?
Hey, you know, on that U of M thing, I took a couple classes at the University of Memphis. I might take one again. You know, I was getting on that campus, man, trying to scream at some girls. You know what I mean?
Well, you're supposed to be going for
class, James.
I'm gonna pass my class, man. But you know, life is life. You know.
Okay.
There ain't no rules. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna follow the rules, but I'm living and they living. You know.
Okay.
But it's cool though, you know. But I mean, I used to go to a couple of Tiger games. I really don't have the time, and plus, you know, with satellite and the ability to watch all these different schools and stuff, I really don't have the time to just focus on them. I really be watching other games, man. And
I feel that, especially around March. Are you talking about the football?
Yeah, football, okay. and even with this basketball, like they got a game today, right? It's
they do.
This morning.
It's not sold out, right?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, so that's gonna be a time.
I'm just saying, if you want to go, you can go. But that's what I'm saying. It's really no reason other than it's just some other options for me as far as my personal support.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I got a lot of family graduated from Lemoyne and Memphis and UT and all over, you know. And I sort of look at it as alumni, you know, because when I see people talk about Memphis, it's like, okay, did you go there?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, like those are really, to me, those are the fans of the school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got a family member who actually they got their masters from the University of Memphis. They're a huge Tiger fan, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they do really go to the games when they can, you know. But because I went there a couple of times, you know, I just don't have that type of affinity to be there every time they play or like that. So it's just like with Penny now. I know Penny's the coach, and you got these ghetto trash. Those kids, man, be like, man, you're going to get arrested going down there.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
Now break it down what you're talking about.
Maybe you got
break it down for us.
Threw me off there, James. A ghetto.
Nah, you know, like you talk to these guys and then you like the pants hanging out their butts and stuff, talking about Penny Hardaway, the coach, and they're gonna go. I said, man, you gotta be careful, man. That you know, that's really not what you're thinking. I said that's a little bit different than say a Grizzly game that's open to the public, and the Memphis Grizzlies is more of a identified with the city. You know, it's the Memphis Grizzlies, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I said, at university, man, they're a little bit more tightly controlled. They're not going to necessarily want, you know, you on that campus like that, dressed like that, and you got blunts and stuff in your back pocket and stuff, and you talking about Penny. You don't know that, man. Talking about you going down there to support Penny. You don't know him.
Yeah.
And you going to get arrested going down there clowning because they've never really been, you know, they've never been to college. Yeah. So they don't have no idea what they're talking about. So, you know, I can't stop.
But even though they don't know what they're talking about, but don't you think they still have a right to go to the game?
Yeah, but still not like the way, you know, you have to see them yourself, you know. They got 2 blunts and stuff behind their ear.
Oh, man.
You know, and I was like, man, I said, it's not the same, man. You just can't go out there like that.
Hold on, so you think Penny Hardaway is...
I mean, there are blunts, cigars, right?
Yeah, but still, though, man, you know, rag hanging out your pocket and stuff like that.
Man.
And you talk about Penny like you know him, you don't know him. You know, you just want to identify with him. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I think
respect to him. He's nothing like that.
Yeah, but I think I know what you're talking about when you say blunts. It's not regular cigars.
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
And the only reason they're going is because he's the coach, you know. And that's what I'm saying. So I warn them, but they, you know, they can do what they want to do. They're grown men, you know. They have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, you're right, I guess.
So, and obviously, you know, it's not even sold out. So that's more just a lot of talk.
Well, the good thing about it, though, James, all tickets are at regular price, you know, general admission. Wherever you sit in the arena, the lower part or the upper part, all the tickets are the same price.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Bob. All the, you know, you've probably seen them throughout Memphis yourself. They talk the talk. They don't walk the walk. Well, go down there then. If you're such a big fan of the man, go down there.
Yeah.
They need you.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I've attended classes there, but I don't identify with it. And, you know, I won't be going. I don't look at it like that. On this, I don't know if you know about this dude. I don't know, he popped off over here in New Zealand.
What about it?
They had a mass murder. He killed like anywhere from 40, I think, to 60 people.
Yeah.
In a mosque.
And
he.
No, I was laughing at something else, James. I was laughing at what Jay Worth typed on Facebook here.
Yeah.
I wasn't laughing about that mass murder thing. No, that's bad.
No. He said they had another mass shooter, man. He said Trump was his inspiration. He said Candace Owens was his inspiration too. He named a couple of people.
Oh wow! Now I did see that he's a Trump fan. Ironically,
but now he did this over in New Zealand.
Yeah.
You know, he said he was going to do it somewhere else, but he said he was in New Zealand for whatever reason. He's originally, I think, from Australia, and he said he had some work in New Zealand to do, and he said, why not New Zealand? Because he said, like, most people think New Zealand is, like, mostly white, but he said the immigrants are taking over there, too, so that's why he did what he did, you know. He left a long, he called it a manifesto, and in that he was giving, you know, just different observations and stuff, and it's crazy, man.
Wow.
And the video's on the internet, though, you know, it's like a first shooter, you know, he's just shooting people, man. It doesn't even look real, but it's real, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's sicko, man. He said he was inspired by the president, man. That's wild, man.
That is really, really crazy. Inspired by the U.S. president? Wow. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. So he did, like he said, Dylan Roof, too. He said he had to do it. Because they asked him, in his thing, he was saying, like, why do you think you feel you can't do it to politically go vote? And no, he said he had to. And then he brought up Candace Owens. I said, man, that's the Brexit chick. So that's wild, man.
Yeah, wow. I didn't hear about that.
Well, you probably filter out or whatever, you know, it's out there, you know. It's sick, too, man. Out there, you know,
it is sick.
They got police, they say in L.A. and New York, guarding all the mosques because they think somebody might try, you know, the copycat stuff.
Right. Okay.
They're trying to prevent it. And look, only what you said with the mayor said he don't want renters to rent to illegals.
Yeah, Bill Lee is banning renters from renting to tenants that are illegal in the United States.
They're trying to pass
that. Yeah. Do you think they should or shouldn't? Or what do you think?
Man, I don't know. You know, I don't know if you know people with those properties. A lot of times, they're really, you know, some of them are hard to get off the market. So they, you know, they lower the standards. You know what I'm saying? Lower the price. Sometimes it comes to whoever can afford to, you know, get into that place. Because some of them are overpriced too, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about renting. You know, like would you pay, you know, $1,200 a month, you know, to rent, or would you rather buy? You know, that's pretty high. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes you know you're buying a home is a lot less than you're renting a home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you talk about limiting people who can get to it from an entrepreneurial standpoint, it might not be good because you might just be trying to rent that property.
Yeah, okay.
And if somebody wants to give you, say, $1,200 a month, you might just be okay. You want to pay it, okay? Well, cool. Because I haven't been able to get it off the market. I don't want to drop it down to 8 or 7. I want to get to 12, and it might be somebody in a situation where they can afford it and they happen to be legal, but they're going to pay you.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's going to create problems from the people who have those types of homes.
Yeah. So they just want to make money.
Well, most entrepreneurs do. Yeah, that's why they're in the whole point of
whether it's legal or illegal. So that shows you we have people that don't care. You know, either whoever they are in different fields, whether it be people that are smoking weed or people that are in rental properties or whatever.
Off the weed.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Well, you can say that about these car lots. You know, these guys, these drug dealers, you know, they go on these car lots and pay for cars with money orders, you know, and all types of things. That's not, you know, not legal, but the guy wants to sell the car, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right.
So that's what I mean. They always try to find a back door around all these ways they try to prevent that.
Okay, all right, James.
All right.
We appreciate your comments, man. Thanks for the call.
All right, man.
All right, 901-452-3094. Let's go back to the phone lines. And who do we have?
King of Pop.
King of Pop, welcome to the
Hello,
show.
how y'all doing this morning?
King of Pop, you always cut me off, sir.
He jump in.
You just jump in so quick. Are you listening to me on the phone and you just jump? That's just your way of doing things, I guess.
Yes, sir.
But
How you doing this morning, gentlemen?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself, sir?
Okay, yes, about this restaurant situation.
Oh.
Some of these restaurants are actually riding on their reputations of the forefathers.
Of the
Okay,
four
like the
fathers
Rendezvous?
and the four mothers, huh?
Yes, and the foremothers. Once upon a time, that's what Rendezvous had. See, now you got a whole nother twist of a generation now. And you know, it's people trying to get it in and out. And then with the chicken house over there on Front Street, I know who you're talking about. I went there one day to get some and couldn't get none because I couldn't get in the door.
Yeah, okay.
And see, with their chicken, if it's too hard, they cooked it too long, or they overcooked it.
That's right. And then again, it goes back to whoever's cooking on at that particular shift. Sometimes
whoever's cooking on that particular day.
Yeah,
you got to know how to be on point with that.
You got to know how to be on point with it, and
you
then
got to know how to be like Michael Jackson. You got to be on point.
Well, yeah. Anyway, but I mean, but when you go to a restaurant or a fast food place, if you ever worked there, their food is prepared, and they have a certain way that they prepare their food. They have a certain time that the chicken stay down, and the temperature and all of that. And if people are not cooking it that way, then if it's in the machine,
the ribs too little.
Well, I mean, if the machine if the machine buzzes and tell you, okay, the chicken's ready, don't let the chicken sit in there another 3 minutes.
Right.
You need depends on the worker. They have to take it up. I mean,
So all that being said,
the cows at some of these restaurants are too little. Like at Cozy. Now you see, I know one day on the air about 2 weeks ago, you had mentioned about the Payne's barbecue.
No, I didn't. Somebody probably called in and mentioned about it. Yeah.
Yes. He said it was extremely good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over at Payne's.
I don't
try
know.
some of them. But a lot of these restaurants are riding on.
Are you related to some of these people on these restaurants you calling in and want to do free advertising for them or something?
No. Okay. I'm not trying to plug to get nobody no free advertising.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't.
They need to take the cows back in the yard and let them out there graze out there for about 6 more months. Because they too little. That rendezvous is like that.
Cows are too. What do you mean? Whoa! What do you mean the cows are too little?
Sir, please let me explain. I went down to a rendezvous about 6 months ago, and I was finished eating in about 5 minutes because the cow was a calf. See, ribs was a calf.
So it's baby ribs.
The beef ribs. Beef ribs, yeah. Okay.
And you know, interstate is pretty good. Interstate. But man, shoot, some of this stuff, these people, a lot of these people are trying to get into that. Okay, listen, let me interrupt and ask you this question. A number of years ago, we came up on the restaurants in the neighborhood named the Harlem House.
The Holland?
Do you generally remember, there's people in this audience, do I know, called the Harlem House.
Harlem House, okay. Never heard of
it.
it.
I heard to know about them. Harlem House.
Yeah.
So
man, some of the best food, fast food, whatever kind of food you want to call it.
It sounds like a haunted house. You know, where people go through and see ghosts and that type of thing. I mean,
Harlem, that's the name of it.
Harlem, okay.
They had one over there near the hospital, one over there near Dixon Homes, near Scudderfield. They had them spread out throughout the city. They had one sandwich called a hot dog special. It was a hot dog that I ain't never seen. Mayor Harrington said he ain't never seen one like it no more. It was the best hot dog on anybody's bun.
Okay.
And yeah, a lot of your listening audience, they up like, you know, some of the older people that call us in.
Yeah.
And so what did they call in and verify about the Harlem House? Man, shoot, they had a hot dog steak sandwich.
Are they still around?
Maybe I thought to go sick.
Wait, whoa. Are they still around?
The Harlem House, no sir. The Harlem House was closed years ago. Man, he talk about some good food. They had some hash browns of McMain.
Oh, okay.
Man, shoot, hash browns. They had some food, man. You hear me?
Well, Shop and Save. Whoa. Shop and Save has been around since 1991.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know. So that means
Harlem House. I don't know if you can Google it or not, but yeah. Wait till you saw the older people's, like, you know, the older heads that call in on the radio.
Yeah.
Wait till they call in and verify about the Harlem House.
Okay.
Mayor Harrington will be up this morning listening. He'll tell you about it.
Okay.
Man, that's that man. Shoot, them people have some of the best in the neighborhood.
So what do you think about the man killing a man or shot a man over stealing his chicken?
He didn't kill him.
He didn't kill him, but you think that's went too real quick?
Well, I don't think he should have did that.
Yeah.
I think he should have said he was sorry, accepted his apology, but not shoot the man.
Yeah. What do you think the man should say about stealing his chicken?
Well, he shouldn't have killed the chicken. Well, he killed the man over the chicken.
Okay.
Well, now, see, okay, the guy was cooking chicken, you know what I mean, and the other man came up and ate 2 pieces of the other man's chicken. And the man turned around and said, "Hey, don't do that." So he started choking him, and then he shot him for eating his chicken. So is that
that was very barbaric.
Yeah, barbaric.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I think it's very barbaric.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you still have a good morning.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thanks for the call, man.
Remember, Harlem House.
Harlem House. We'll look it up. Okay. All right. 901-452-3094. And let's go back to the phone lines. And who do we have? Folks on Facebook are making great comments. We'll read those too. Let's go to the phone lines. Who do we have next?
We have Ray.
Ray, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Friday.
Good morning, my brother Bob.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. I have no complaints. The wife has been put out. It's Friday.
Oh no.
And I have to pay for dinner tonight, Bob. And I'm so glad y'all mentioned that Rendezvous, that restaurant down there in Memphis.
Yes.
That's where she wants me to take her because we got some friends coming in from Princeton, and that's where they wanted to go.
Ooh.
So she wanted to go to try out the food down there with the ribs and stuff. So you saying that is just a tourist attraction, not no good food.
Yes, it's straight up tourist attraction.
I mean, you can go wherever you want to go. Though, if they have a taste for that, don't spoil their taste. Let them go there and just find out for yourself. I mean, I'm not trying to shoot you, you know, in the shoulder or something. Yeah,
I'm a Republican. I'm very conservative about my food and how I spend my money, bro.
Oh, come on, Ray. Republicans go to rendezvous.
I ain't going there, Bob.
That's the problem.
If John's telling me the food is no good, I'm not going.
Yes, take my word.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just going to tell my wife my credit card is overdrafted.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that, Ray. Don't tell her
I
untrue.
can't afford my friends coming down here from New Jersey, taken to a bad place.
Well,
breakfast chicken. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was some of the driest chicken there is.
Exactly.
But we went to my nephew who got friends down here. We went to Uncle Lou. My wife ate 5 pieces of chicken. Now I got a skinny wife, but I thought the girl was going crazy when she ate Uncle Lou's. I don't know where it is in Memphis, but it was great food.
Really?
That's what she look. My wife only eat like 2 pieces or less. But she ate 5 pieces of chicken that day. I thought something. I said, okay, maybe she's back and doing well. She loved that Uncle Lou's, but Gus's, nah.
Oh gosh.
She didn't like that.
Yeah, I think people get used to the name. See, now, when people first start out in business, a lot of times, they're excellent. You know, they have their best foot forward. And then over a period of years, they seem to just go sour. They don't care anymore. Well, we have the customers. They're going to come in and eat whatever we cook because we are so-and-so, so-and-so. So we have them coming in. We've got them food. So we'll start buying cheaper chicken. We'll start buying cheaper ribs, and they won't know the difference. Just dress it up, put the seasoning on there, and take some. As a matter of fact, take some of that seasoning that we're putting in there, a little bit of it out of it, and then sell it to them at a higher price, and take some of the stuff out of it. You know, that's the way people do. A lot of times, you know, people that are dishonest in business, they don't. You know, over the period of years, they just don't care. The money's coming in. And then they'll try to stretch it to make more money. That's what people do, and I don't agree with that.
I agree. Like I said, I like good food because my taste bud, I can't see it, but if it tastes good, I will eat it.
Yes, sir.
If I take one bite of it and it's no good, I just push it away because it's so it's just so different for me when it comes to food. But I love if Chef John Lawton will cook for my anniversary coming up June 25th there, John. If you're listening, I'll pay you. But,
I don't know, Ray. You know, maybe he will, but, you know, John's a busy man.
Yeah, man.
Well, like I said, I have the money, John. I just paid my brother. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I heard he's a very good chef.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out. You know, he got a second job. He got to pay for them. You know, them 5 wives or girlfriends.
Would you stop it? No, come on, Ray. Would you stop it now? John don't do such things like that.
Speculation.
Oh, okay. But on that boardroom house, you know, one of the things that we have in our Christian ministry up there, Philadelphia and Bethlehem. When we are helping someone come out of that, we'll put them in a boarding house, and that's the first thing we tell them. Don't touch anybody's food.
Exactly.
Because you is going to go back, or you're going to end up getting hurt. And we had a brother that did get stabbed for grabbing somebody's Chinese food. And you know, the sad part about it, Bob, the church had just given him $100. The boy could have walked down the street to the Chinese place, got him some food, but he's gonna be lazy and touch somebody else. Right. Now he deserved the stabbing.
Well, no. You think? I don't think anybody deserves anything like that.
Bob,
but
if
you know,
you got the money in your pocket, if you're too lazy, sorry, bro. I was like, yo, man.
Well, Ray, I wouldn't agree that he deserved it, but he put himself in position to where he was messing with someone that would do something that weight to him, and so you never know who you're messing with when you do things like that. So just don't do anything that would cause people to do something crazy to you. You don't know who you're dealing with. And then he was wrong anyway for trying to steal their food or whatever.
Well, oh yeah, he doesn't. At 6'2", and you gonna mess with somebody 5'2", 5'4".
Yeah.
You know the person that is in that situation in the boarding house. You know he down on his luck as well. So you don't know what somebody carrying. Well, back then they carried mine.
It could be a Christian ministry that has boarding houses and then let single Christians come and stay together. They want to stay and pay cheaper rent and all that kind of stuff. And you have younger people that do that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, that is so true. But like I said, my boy was like 6'2". He messed with the wrong short dude, and when you are in those situations, you don't know how somebody's going to react. I mean, I look at a tall guy myself. I know I'm good looking and short.
Well, we won't go that far.
But Bob, I'm good looking. I ain't got an afro no more.
Okay,
but I'm good looking.
I don't think any of us at our age, Ray, has an afro anymore.
Hey, Ray, now I got a suggestion here.
And we're going to go to the other callers. Yeah.
Look at here. Jet says to tell you tell him if you go to Shop and Save, if you can, but if you can't, go to Texas Day Brazil.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Which is like it's just be prepared to pay a ton of money.
Well, and then you get a lot of food. I mean, they keep bringing it to you, and this is
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
It's Texas Day Brazil. Yes.
I will let my wife know, and thank you, Jet, because being down here, I tell you, Bob, I love the city of Memphis, but I can't see the city of Memphis. But every time my wife do take me down to Memphis, I love it because I appreciate when I do get out, bro.
Yeah, and you heard about us when you was living in New Jersey.
Correct.
You listening to us
my
there?
My daughter found you guys.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, she found you guys, so she turned me on to you guys when she researched the area and she knew what I liked and things I like to do. And you guys, everybody's been a blessing to me. I hope when I do see you guys in heaven, Josh, I'm gonna make sure you get $1 million because you deserve it. Dealing with John and your dad.
Ray, we won't need $1 million in heaven given to us.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's right about
that, Josh.
Yeah, you already be rich.
Just give it to me now.
Yeah,
you right, Josh.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll come pick it up.
Okay.
You don't have to drive it.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to drive it to us. We'll come get it.
Yeah, I trust Bob to come get it because you deserve it. I mean, Josh.
I appreciate you.
I love you, man.
All right. Thanks for the call.
And John, oh my Lord. And one more thing, Josh, talk to John about fixing his grandson to become a Boston Celtics.
Okay, yeah, you've been talking about that. You've been talking about that forever. I don't know if he's going to do that. But, Ray, hey, we appreciate the call, man. Thanks so much for calling in and talking with us.
Bye-bye. Love y'all.
Okay, thanks. Same here, man. We appreciate you. All right, 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. Ray's a good guy. We appreciate talking to him. Let's go back to the phone lines. Who do we have?
Unforgetful's back.
Unforgetful, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Friday.
Bob, you're right. Ray is a good guy. I like him, man. He's straight to the point, and he listens to the show.
Yes, he does.
And, I don't understand where certain things are going on. What was this? Haunted House?
Yeah.
Harlem
House, I think.
How did they come up? What was the show about the chicken?
Yeah, well,
they just in the Roman house, and the man shot a man who messing with his food. What's going on with these people, Bob? These just got somebody talking about Trump over there in some other country, and that's the reason why people are doing things. And these people,
If these people on the internet and think everything connected by,
I don't know.
what is going on, man?
Yeah. So you thinking a person that calls in and talking about something like that when they're out in left field and we're not even in the field?
There you go.
I mean, yeah, they have a. Don't you think they have a right to call in and talk about that?
Yeah, when you say open conversation.
Yeah, that was New Zealand. He was talking about.
Yeah, when you say open conversation.
Well, we're open as long as you mention one topic of what we're talking about.
Now, only thing I kind of understand, you know, with the drug dealers, you know, buying a car and stuff, you know, I understand that, you know, you got to file paperwork and the IRS gonna you drop $30,000 on something, they gonna try to look at that. But how are the legal aliens doing this stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, if they dropping money out to these people, and that even more illegally, IRS needs to look at these landlords or renting people that doing this kind of stuff. If they're illegally trying to find a better life, where they getting all this good money from?
What good money?
I mean, they drop it out, as you say, you know, you got property and you get $12,000 and they drop it off and, you know, it's going to mess up the market and all that. You know, Bob, people, I ain't trying to criticize anybody, Bob, but they kind of mindset just get me just wild up, man. I don't understand that kind of stuff.
You don't understand some of the information people be passing along when they call in?
No, sir.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, what in the world another country have over here with our president of the United States?
Yeah, I mean,
because the actions over there have the reason why we got to blame our president.
Yeah.
What kind of mindset is that? But I don't understand that stuff.
I don't know either. It's crazy.
What kind of mindset does a car dealer have to do with illegal aliens?
Well, look,
this stuff is just crazy.
But I forget for you blasting someone that called in.
No, I'm not blasting. It's just crazy.
It's crazy what they say. Okay,
yeah, these people are serious.
Okay.
I mean, here it is. I walk outside, Bob, and I take 3 steps on down the street. I'm right there at the University of Memphis. Now, I can't talk about the University of Memphis because I don't go there. But look at it now. Oh my God. This is a trip. What kind of man is that? I can't be a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Coach 50 out of Melrose.
Yeah.
When I was going there. And I can't be a University of Memphis fan because I don't go to University of Memphis.
Yeah, well.
And I can't be a fan.
Well, you can't say nothing.
You got to enroll back in school. You better enroll.
This is kind of mindset is just crazy.
No, I mean, you know, he was just making a point there. I mean, you know.
It ain't a point.
Okay.
That's the point.
Okay.
Bob, let me say this. Ray, man, keep calling because I'm going to call Jordan and ask him because he dropped one of them women's out. He got 5 of them.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. You
look, you already had 3 at one time, man. Come on, man.
Come on, unforgivable.
Come on, man. Jordan could drop one of them out. He's hard out here for a pill.
We're not gonna promote that kind of thing, unforgivable. You know, we're not gonna promote that.
I love my brothers, man. I tell you, man. I love all of y'all.
Yeah, we love you too, man.
Okay, I'm out of here, Bob.
All right, unforgivable. Wow, he's finally out of here. 901-452-3094 or 901-324-7490. Let's go back to the phone lines. Who do we have?
About 15 minutes left. Well, probably about 10, actually.
Yeah.
We got that name Mr. Yeah.
Mr. Welcome to the show, Mr. Welcome to the show, Mr. Good morning on a Friday.
All right, good. Look, I think your name's Bob, right?
That's what we said this morning. Yes, sir. I think it still is.
All right. Oh, well, now wait a minute now. Don't get Mr. riled up.
No. That wasn't riled up. I was just, you know, trying to make it clear that that's what we've been saying all morning. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food wasn't no good?
Yes, sir.
Macaroni, soggy, peas all mush.
God,
chicken tastes like wood.
Don't go there. I mean, it's terrible. It is. Yeah.
That's what you get when you go to the. That's what you get when you go to the Blondo view.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on, Mister. I mean, you know, now this is the first time we've had Mister, and you say, oh, come on, man, it's not that bad, is it?
Well, look, I like my barbecue on the grill. I don't like it boiled and then barbecue sauce thrown on top of it.
Oh God.
Oh no, that's.
Oh no.
Man.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I narrowed it down to the blame.
Okay.
It's Trump's fault.
It's Trump for what?
Hey, the barbecue's no good. It's Trump's fault.
Okay.
This chicken's no good. It's Trump's fault.
So
It's Trump's fault.
everything's Trump's fault.
Everything's Trump's fault.
Well, okay.
You know, and
I think some people would accept that.
They would.
Now you know what? Mister went to a barbecue place in Memphis one time, and I think it was Bob's Country Barbecue.
Yes, we remember that. Yes,
Yeah, I remember that.
Now that Bob fella knew how to barbecue. He knew how to cook.
Yeah.
And the sauce, oh goodness.
Yeah, people loved our sauce. I mean, we loved his sauce.
But you know, sometimes with Bob's sauce, you didn't need the meat. All you needed was the sauce and the bread. That's how good it was.
Wow. Yeah.
I agree.
They loved it. Yes, it was.
Yes, sir.
They said it was good.
Yes.
Yes.
Now with this guy getting stabbed over the chicken.
Well, shot at.
Shot actually.
Yeah,
Well, shot at, yeah. But
Yeah.
think about this, man. A lot of those guys living in those boarding homes, they really don't have much. And a pencil or an ink pen is precious to them.
That's true.
And, yeah, and then for a guy to, go and bother the man's food, that guy just drew the line,
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I'm just saying, I don't know if people know how serious that is to just take somebody's food like it's nothing. You don't do that, man.
I mean, but yeah,
I ain't saying
I don't know,
blow his
but
head off.
you think he would have? I mean, a little too far though. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I think he went a little far, but we never know the mentality of some people,
Oh, yeah.
True.
Especially if the guy has been in prison for a while. If he's been in prison for a while, then a piece of toilet tissue is precious to him,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't know that mentality.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you this. You guys got a pretty good show. Mr. may be calling more. I'm thinking Mr. going to come down there and take over the whole program you got.
Oh, no. Wait a minute, mister.
We'll recommend that.
Wait a minute, mister.
Yeah.
I think you going a little too far there now.
Mister.
You were doing fine until you got to that point, mister.
Well, look, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a deal with you.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. And Mr. going to do this for you just because I like you.
Okay, well, let's see what it's all about first.
All right. I want you to pay Mr. $7,500 a month. I'm going to come on down there. Mr. going to do that broadcast. I'm going to let Josh stay in the booth. But now, Josh, we're going to cut your pay down. We're going to cut it down. We're going to cut it down.
Do what? What type of deal is that?
I don't know.
None of this sounds too good. So
None of this, you're not doing too good right now, mister.
I tell you what, you don't want to see Mr. Come down there. It'd be some furniture move.
Okay, well,
Mr.
you can move all the furniture you want, as long as you don't touch me.
Hey, man, you guys have a good day, man. Love y'all, man.
Love you,
Hey,
man.
listen, I'm way down here by Jackson, man. Jackson, Tennessee, and y'all are coming in good and strong down here.
Oh, okay, very good. Yeah, we know what Jackson, Tennessee is.
All right, man. You guys be careful now.
Thanks for the call. 901-452-3094. Real quick, let's go to the phone call and phone lines. And who do we have? We're about out of here. Who do we have?
Well, I feel like this is going to be a response to somebody. James.
James. Excuse me, James. Welcome to the show. Good morning on a Friday.
Yeah, hey, how you guys doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Let me help Unforgiveful out.
Okay.
Okay, now, he smoked that crack, so I don't expect him to be able to understand a whole lot of stuff anyway.
Oh, James, come on, James. Okay, go ahead.
A man commits a mass murder, and he says he's inspired by the President of the United States. That's news. All right? As far as the University of Memphis, you're supposed to attend it or send your children to it. That's what it's for. It doesn't represent people who don't attend it. I mean, you can look at, I'm an Ohio State fan. Ohio State Buckeyes. I don't attend the university. I'm just a fan.
Okay.
But they would prefer I send children to Ohio State. tuition. You know, that's what it's for. It's a university. They would like you to come there. Anybody can go to you, whether he believes it or not. He can go to the University of Memphis if he could. You know, there's some courses he can take there. Okay. So, but I mean, I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
You know why he thinks he's a part of it, but he doesn't realize he's really not a part of what they're doing down there. Okay. That's what I'm saying. But he believes he is.
Yeah, even though he's around that area, he's there.
That has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
It's absolute. We just talked to the other guy. He was talking about Morehouse being right in the middle of the ghetto.
Okay.
You know, that's Morehouse. The ghetto, that part, it just happens to be, it has nothing to do with Morehouse. You know, and I'm a graduate, you know, so, you know what I'm saying? You have to, it's a college experience, and then you become a part of the university. But see, that's something he wouldn't understand. But I'm saying the reason you don't know anything is because you're a crack-headed moron. And you're ghetto trash, and that's why you don't know anything.
Do you really believe that?
You can't understand anything.
Okay, well, I mean, you really mean that? Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, I'm just responding to him.
Okay.
You know, and politics and certain topics are way out of his reach. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And then look, man. Let me just say something to you.
Yes,
respect to you and your show and both of you guys. I know what type of people you are. You guys are Christians.
Yes, sir.
And I understand what you're trying to do.
Yes, sir.
I'm just simply saying, you know, hey, I really don't want to do this. I apologize to you and respect your show. So let me just leave now.
Oh, no. You're fine, James. I
just don't mean no disrespect to you or your audience, man. I'm just saying the man, he just...
No, you're fine, James, and we appreciate your comments and then the way you're handling it right now. But man, you're fine with us, and you know, sometimes we open for people to have their open conversation, and you know, I know sometimes we get a little heated because of certain things, you know, but you know, you're all right with us.
Well, I'm just simply saying that's news, and when someone doesn't understand that a person committing a mass murder is news, you know, you have to stop at that point.
Right.
What that man did, they're going to be studying that. They're already studying that right now. And he left a manifesto.
Yes, sir.
And he cited Donald Trump and Candace Owens for their hatred.
Yeah, I was just reading about that.
That they churn. And they think that saying all of that stuff, all that racist, hateful stuff, will not have an impact. Well, it inspires people to do things like what this shooter did in New Zealand.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's true. And one quick thing, I saw Candace Owens had a tweet. It was last night or this morning, basically kind of laughing at the thought that that's a true statement. See, people, man, like that, it's almost like a sickness that they have when they don't even. Your first thought isn't to feel sorry for the 40 people that died. Your first thought is to laugh and continue to push your own stupid, racist, bigoted agenda. That some conservatives continue to spew. So I feel you.
Okay. Hey.
Okay, bro.
James, we appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the information. All right. Let's go back. I think we got time for one more phone call. Let's go back to the phone line, take this call, and who do we have?
Carl.
Welcome to the show. Real quick, good morning on a Friday.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm surprised Trump hadn't said, he never said those words yet. I'm surprised that hadn't came out of his mouth.
Yeah, I'm surprised about a lot.
I want to wish everybody a good weekend on this Friday. And Bob, you know me, Bob. You heard me for 4 years. I'm confused, Bob.
Well, and that's what I've known about you.
Yeah,
You've always been confused. Yes, go ahead.
And I need some help.
Yes, I agree with that too.
And you on the air.
Yes.
I thought you said you were working on it Monday through Thursday like Johnny Carson. What's up with this, Bob?
Okay, so, I mean, what's wrong with it, Carl? What's the problem with it? Do you have a problem with me being on this morning? Do you have a problem with you hearing my voice this morning? Do you have a problem with that, Carl? It sounds like you're not just confused. Sounds like you're hating me, Carl. It's hatred. That's what it sounds like.
Never hate, Bob. Never.
Do you want to fight, Carl? Is that what it is?
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, I'm just trying to get my life together, and it's hard sometimes when I don't know when you on the air, Bob, because you inspire me, sir. You really do.
Okay, so I'm sorry to have you tossed to and from.
Yes, sir. But wait a minute. I'm gonna take that, Bob.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yes.
See, I'm getting all choked up.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, Bob, for having a good show. Thank you for allowing me to talk. And then I also got confused yesterday because I was driving around, and after 10 o'clock, wait a minute, Bob, I heard John Lawson on there. So what's going on?
Yeah, so first of all, last thing I'll remind the people. One, we on 1600 AM 730.
What are you listening to us on, 1600?
No, 730.
Yeah, because I know it sounds like you don't know about what's happening, so. Yeah.
So you can listen to us on AM 1600 right now, too.
Yes, all day, every day on the station, but you can hear our entire
when I heard Mr. Lawson, you on 1600.
Yes.
It really confused me because I was calling to hear somebody else's point of view just to understand how the other people think in this world.
Yeah.
So,
and he actually comes on at 2 o'clock now.
He's on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, on this station and AM 1600.
Oh, no.
Yes. Carl, are you okay? Are you okay, Carl?
Come on, man.
Carl,
are you all right?
Paul, I need to get some water or drink. I need $1.09 and get a bottle of wine now.
No, you need just drink water. Carl. Just drink water. But no. I mean,
I need $1.09 to get me a bottle of wine.
No,
$1.09.
$1.09. Okay, all right. Oh, you sound like you're buying a gallon of Kool-Aid. But anyway.
No, you see, back in the day, Josh, for $1.09, you get a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
For every word you wanted, like Blue Farm or Mad Dog back in the day.
I bet. And I bet it was in a paper bag.
It most certainly was.
Yeah, a brown pupper bag. Yeah, anyway. Carl?
Did you say 2 o'clock, Bob?
2 o'clock. He'll be, I don't know if he's on today or not, but 2 o'clock is just... Yes.
Oh, my God. I need to go, Bob.
Hey, somebody on Facebook said choked up. You said choked up. He said Carl is a chicken thief.
What the?
We found the chicken thief. You're the one, Carl.
It's a whole nother story.
Now, yes, you know where.
yeah.
Don't get shot.
All right, Carl.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Bob. I got to have your $1. I got to have your $1.09.
Yeah, but be safe today, Carl.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. All right. Wow. Carl is mad.
See, I know nothing about wine, but $1.09. I mean, it just doesn't sound like a quality
anyway. Yeah. All right. Hey, that's gonna do it for us today. Coming up next is, I think the Iron's supposed to be here today. And that's gonna do it for us today. Coming up, the whole program at AM 1600 all day today's program at 9 o'clock. Then another recorded program at 12, and then at it's 2 o'clock. It'll be Pastor Andre Guy, and his show will be on here today as well. So, and beneath the power hour 7 o'clock tonight. So, hey, stick around. There's a lot of great shows coming up today. Hey, that's going to do it for us today. We'll see you Monday with another edition of Talkback Live with Bob and Josh. Hey, have a wonderful weekend, and we're going to leave with News Channel 3's meteorologist. Oh, no, not today. Not today. Hey, we're out of here. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, confused me.